Hello everyone. So for my tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to use Padlet. I've used it a lot in class already, and I've gotten really great feedback about it from my students, so I've incorporated it into a bunch of different units now. The way I like to use it best is when I'm introducing a new topic, and it allows students to kind of get whatever they know about that topic up on the board, and then we can start talking about it. It also works really well for a do now, to put a question on the board, and then everyone could put their answers there and everyone sees it, so they can kind of gauge themselves how well they understand what we're talking about. Um, so if you go to Padlet.com and you make a login and everything, it'll ask for your email and a password. Um, this will then become what you see here, your homepage, your dashboard, it's called. From there, you can see that I already have one Padlet called the 1920s. That's the one I did most recently in class. But you would go to create new Padlet, and that would allow you to do that. So I'll show you kind of what I have already. So this was right after we finished a unit on World War I, and we were jumping into the 1920s. Um, I know that a lot of students haven't had much instruction on this before, so I use it as an introduction to the topic. Um, and I just wanted them to kind of get whatever they thought they knew about the time out there on the board. So this is the question that I posed to them. You can write whatever you want in there. You can write equations, anything. So I had the title, The Roaring Twenties, Harlem Renaissance, Jazz Age, Prohibition, Women's Suffrage. Please post one fact, idea, or contribution you can make to any topic above. So whatever you want. And then you can see these are all my students here using their devices, whether it's a phone, tablet, computer, whatever you guys have in your schools. They were able to add their input. They could put their name in the title. I usually leave it up to them if they want to just put initials or their full name. They usually don't mind letting everyone know who writes what. So they just click on the page. They can then move their addition around. So it's a free-for-all kind of thing, but it gives them some peace of mind that they can put it wherever they want. So on the side here, you have to go back to the home page, to create a new Padlet, go back to my login here. Then you can also share it, which I think is really cool. A lot of times I have them shared on their Twitter. You can also transform into an image, PDF, Excel file, whichever, or then print, which I've done a few times, and I've gone and had them redo this at the end, and of course the responses were much larger than what they had here, and it was cool for them to kind of see what they've learned over the unit. But it's really, really simple. That's why I love this. It's easy not only for the teacher to start, but for students to understand. It's easy. You can change backgrounds. Here, let me get this out of the way. Using this, you can change the background to anything you want. Why didn't it go? Well, it's being finicky. Oh, wallpaper. Whatever fits, whatever you're teaching, or just have it blank. What else does it have in here? Oh yeah, the different layouts. So this is also really cool. You can make it be kind of like a Storify, or like a Twitter feed, a grid. I like it being kind of random, so they can put out whatever they want. They don't feel like they have to fit into a certain mold, but depending on whatever topic you're talking about, that might make more sense. So it's really fun to play around with. You can then delete it if you want, but like I said, I like to keep it. So if you have any further questions, you can either ask me through my blog or through the Google Plus community. But I think it's pretty self-explainable, and I think you guys can get a lot of use out of this. So thanks for listening.